Season's greetings and welcome to the 51st Annual 9 News Parade of Lights presented by American Furniture Warehouse and Intermountain Health and produced by Downtown Denver Partnership. I'm Corey Rose here with my 9 News Mornings co-anchor, Jordan Chavez.
Thank you, Corey. It's another beautiful night here in downtown Denver with all of our friends across the metro area. And let me tell you, you are going to love every little bit of what we have planned for you tonight, from spectacular floats to some of the most talented performers across our state. Every little bit of tonight's parade is filled with all kinds of holiday magic.
We are so excited. You ready to get going?
We're back at it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. To help us celebrate all of tonight's excitement, we will light the lights on the Denver City and County Building, a truly beloved Denver tradition that shines as a beacon of holiday joy until January.
And joining us once again on the street for the big countdown to light the lights is 9 News' very own Steve Stager. Steve, how's it going?
Jordan, Corey, it is going very, very well. Ooh, look, everybody's excited. We're ready to go. It is a little breezy down here, but I do see the balloons. They are tied down. They are ready to give you a great show. But we can't get a show going until we light the lights here, right? Because it's dark right now. You can't see anything behind me. So folks in the audience, folks at home, you can count on your television too. We're going to start by counting down from the number 9. It is a great number in case you were wondering. We'll do that and we'll light the City and County Building. Are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. All right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, light the lights! Yeah! Ooh, it scared me for a moment there, but we did it.
Scared us too,
Yeah.
but it is gorgeous, Steve.
Looks absolutely amazing, Steve. Thank you so much.
I strung all those lights myself.
Well, you did a phenomenal job.
Thank you very much.
Your check is in
He's
the
been
mail.
busy.
Thank you, Steve, for helping us illuminate downtown Denver. Let's kick off our parade festivities. How about that? It is always a pleasure seeing our Denver Police Department's mounted patrol. And, of course, their beautiful horses. They patrol city parks, special events, 16th Street, serve as community ambassadors, and even escort Santa here in Denver.
Ooh, it's a big job. All right, under the direction of Chief Ron Thomas, the Mounted Patrol is made up of 4 officers and their horses named Maverick, Maximus, Ollie, and Ore.
We at the 9 News Parade of Lights are so proud of all the men and women that work so hard protecting all of us in the Mile High City. So thank you, Denver Mounted Patrol.
And the Grand Marshal of tonight's parade is the National Women's Soccer League's Denver Summit FC, and we have Ink Monster to thank for the decorative vehicle wrap. Ink Monster loves bringing joy to the Denver community through printed graphics that beautify walls and vehicles alike.
Yes, please give a warm and cheerful welcome to members of the Denver Summit. As Colorado's first women's professional sports team, Denver Summit aims to engage with Denver's vibrant and diverse communities to build the best soccer club in the world. This was a highlight that we've been looking forward to this whole time.
I cannot wait. We are so excited for Denver Summit FC. Denver Summit FC will kick off its inaugural soccer season in 2026, hosting their first match at Empower Field on Saturday, March 28th. Thank you for leading the parade, Denver Summit FC.
We actually had the opportunity to speak with the president of the team, and he said they are trying to break the record at Mile High Stadium for that first game. It's 40,000 people. I think we could do it.
I 100% think we can do it. That is so exciting. All right, you've got a friend in me, and we all have friends in our classic Toy Box Friends Float presented by DaVita.
Yeah, since 2017, DaVita has participated in the 9 News Parade of Lights because they feel it is important to put community first and their company second, and to bring vibrancy to downtown through this treasured Denver tradition. DaVita supports the healthy economic growth of the metro area by partnering with organizations like the Downtown Denver Partnership.
Look at this incredible float. I know my daughter's loving that pink horse on there. That is beautiful. Headquartered on 16th Street, DaVita is celebrating 25 years of providing clinical care with their 2,000 teammates in the Denver metro area and 55,000 nationwide. We appreciate their support in making our parade possible. This beautiful float reminds us all of the joy friendship brings during the holiday season.
And you know, Spotify Rap just came out of one big popular song for a lot of people,
Pink Pony Club.
So I think this float fits right in with the trend. Absolutely beautiful in this holiday season, all lit up. This is always a crowd favorite.
It is. Oh, you guys look amazing.
Well, flying like an angel into view is the Gift of Life balloon, sponsored by Donor Alliance, celebrating their 14th year in the 9 News Parade of Lights. The balloon is escorted by Coloradans touched by the life-saving gift of organ, eye, or tissue donation.
I'm so glad the balloons could fly tonight because it is a little breezy, but look at them go. Donor Alliance raises awareness about saving and healing lives through organ and tissue donation for transplantation, and with every donation, one person can save up to 8 lives through organ donation and save up to 75 people through tissue donation.
Whenever you check the box and say yes to registering as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at the DMV, you are providing hope to the thousands of Coloradans waiting on a life-saving transplant. You can learn more at donoralliance.org/gift of life.
Well, can you hear them right now? Marching into view from Fort Collins, Colorado, we welcome the Colorado State University Marching Band, celebrating their 17th year in our parade and more than 120 years of performing for Ram fans, led by their mascot, Cam the Ram, the CSU Spirit Squad under the direction of Dr. Jamie Taylor.
The band features more than 250 members from 65 majors, 115 different high schools, and across 18 states from Virginia to California. From Denver to their campus, you can feel the energy, and all are encouraged to find your energy at CSU.
They sound great. The Denver metro area is home to more than 68,000 CSU alumni and 151,000 alumni living in Colorado. Let's go CSU.
We always say, we love a good drum line. You put a marching band in front of us, it's going to get us to dance.
We might start cheering,
I
going
think
back
so.
to our roots.
Let's listen in. Our thanks to the CSU Marching Band for helping us celebrate the 9 News Parade of Lights this year. Don't put your pom-poms away just yet, Corey.
Let's go.
Stay tuned, stay warm, and stay jolly because St. Nick is on his way to Denver.
We know him.
We know him, that's right. And we have so many more spectacular groups coming your way.
Welcome back. Now, please help us welcome our 2025 9 News Parade of Lights presenting sponsor, American Furniture Warehouse, and Jake Jabs, the founder and CEO. Jake and his family are sitting comfortably in their Home for the Holidays float and celebrating their 14th year in the 9 News Parade of Lights and their 50th anniversary as a company. What a milestone celebration for this beloved Denver company.
Hi, I'm Jake Jabs. I'd like to wish you and yours a very happy holiday season on behalf of the entire American Furniture Warehouse family. AFW encourages everyone in our community to reach out and help those in need. Thank you and happy holidays.
Hi, Jake. Merry Christmas. Your biggest fans up here.
Hi.
We love y'all there at American Furniture Warehouse. And following the float is their soaring, sensational, yet serene Snowball, their incredible 42-foot Snow Tiger mascot. Matching our snow-capped Rockies, our Snow Tiger is a pretty part of our parade, and helping keep Snowball on the parade route is one of their well-known American Furniture Warehouse trucks, always delivering quality furniture at the lowest prices in the country. So thank you, American Furniture Warehouse.
They always have the best float. It looks so comfy in there.
Almost as comfy as the
recliners.
couch that I just got from there.
Yes, it looks so festive. I love
And
that
this
float.
tiger, my
I
goodness,
know.
every year. It looks like it gets bigger every year
I
somehow,
know.
doesn't it?
Maybe it's just because we're sitting up here. I don't know.
As it goes right by us. Hi,
There it
everybody.
is.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, from Longmont, Colorado, Monarca Danza Folklorico is a community dance group made up of performers of all ages from 11 to 45 years old, performing the traditional Mexican dance form, Danza Folklorico.
The group aims to share and preserve their Mexican heritage by bringing performances to local schools, festivals, and cultural events to Colorado communities.
Look at them absolutely dazzle in their colorful custom-made costumes with integrated LED lights just for the 9U's Parade of Lights. They look amazing.
They sure do.
Feliz Navidad.
Of course, this is one night of so many things that the Downtown Denver Partnership has planned this year. Of course, they have the Mile High Tree. They have the Chris Kindle Market, which is so much fun, and all of that is happening for several more weeks to check out. It gets you in the holiday spirit.
Absolutely it does. And you know, tonight is part of a long-standing tradition starting all the way back in 1975, so let's keep it going.
All right, up next is One Jump Ahead. Oh my gosh, a Colorado Springs-based competitive and performance jump rope team. The group has athletes of all ages, from 3 years old to adults in their 50s, who perform and teach at schools, senior homes, and community events.
And they can truly teach anybody how to do it. They taught us how to double dutch on 9News mornings this week, and I think we're still winded from it. You brought a jump rope
I
with
brought
you?
jump ropes, just in case we want to go down there
in
and
case
get
you
in
want
on
to
it.
join them.
Just
we
in
did it
case.
for 45 seconds. They are doing it for about 2 miles along the parade route. And an interesting fact about this, listen here, several members of the One Jump Ahead team have actually medaled at the World and Junior Olympic Championships in the last couple of years. How cool is that?
It is so cool, and they have a competition that's coming up
Yes,
in the
they do.
beginning of next year for anyone to check out as well. They are so talented. They said if you mess up when you're jumping in like we did, it's their fault, not ours.
And they can dance and do all kinds of moves as they do it. Y'all are awesome.
So impressive.
Best of luck in the competition.
Remember, you asked how many calories they burn along this whole route.
They're going
They're
to tell
tracking
us.
it.
Tune into 9News Mornings to find out.
We need to know. All right, thank you, One Jump Ahead team, for joining us in our parade this year.
Our next group lighting up Denver is the Ice Castle Float, presented by the Independent Electrical Contractors Apprenticeship Training Program, founded in 1981. Celebrating their 8th year in our parade.
Okay, my daughter is actually going to freak out about this one. Look at this. This float helps illuminate the hard work of the men and women in the electrical and renewable energy industry to shine light on the importance of skilled trade workers to our economy and communities. Their program trains the next generation electricians and are in high demand.
And it looks like our king and queen have that parade wave
They do.
down.
Elbow,
Their
elbow, wrist,
sparkling
wrist.
ice castle was designed and built by independent electrical contractors, apprentices, and professionals using state-of-the-art, energy-efficient lighting features.
Oh, well done. That is beautiful. All right, joining us now are the Westminster Marching Wolves, a non-competitive band, and the musical cheerleaders of the student life at Westminster High School.
The band focuses on building community within the school, neighborhood, and city of Westminster through home football games, pep rallies, and community performances.
These students have built a home away from home, and we're so glad we have them to join us this evening.
And if
Go
they ever
Wolves.
need 2 new cheerleaders,
We're in.
we know some
Give
people.
us a call.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks again for choosing our 51st annual 9News Parade of Lights to help ring in the holiday spirit. Stay tuned as jolly old Saint Nick has been spotted over the Rockies, and he'll be flying in soon. The magic of the holidays is in the air tonight.
Welcome back to the 51st 9News Parade of Lights. Dancing their way onto our screen is the national performing group Sangre de Mexico.
This cultural group focuses on building community and the preservation of Mexican culture through music and dance.
Sangre de Mexico is a diverse group of dancers as young as 5 years old to their oldest dancer being 60 years of age. Their performance truly celebrates the spirit of family and tradition. And look at that piñata.
Look at this guy. I bet you he's pretty warm in there, actually. That is so great.
It's so colorful. How fun is this?
Up next is the Downtown Denver Expeditionary School Float, the only elementary school in downtown Denver.
Yeah, that's right. So this amazing school empowers students to explore, discover, and grow through hands-on, real-world experiences that ignite their curiosity, deepen their understanding, and cultivate a lifelong love for learning.
True to Colorado's nature, they also enjoy adventure trips 3 times a year, as well as camping and snowshoeing. Not to mention here with us now at the 9 News Parade of Lights. Thank you, Downtown Denver Expeditionary School. Look how cute they are.
Absolutely having a good old time out there. By the way, did you know that the parade, like we mentioned before the break, started in 1975 and has grown into the largest and most watched parade in the Rocky Mountain region?
And it used to be 5 nights, Monday through Friday. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
And if you think tonight's a little bit chilly, do you know the coldest parade was back in 1985 and it was 3 degrees? That wasn't including the wind chill. 15 below with the wind chill.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
Well, thank goodness that's not happening tonight, right? We've got a good evening for the parade tonight, and in the spirit of Umoja, which means unity within community, the Colorado Celebration of African American Arts and Culture has partnered with the Epitome of Black Excellence, Moyo Arts, and the Denver Kwanzaa Committee to bring the celebration of Kwanzaa to the parade.
Every year, Kwanzaa is celebrated in historic 5 points for 7 days, highlighting the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, beginning December 26th until January 1st.
Thank you to the Colorado Celebration of African American Arts and Culture and the Colorado Black Arts Festival for bringing the Kwanzaa celebration to our 9 News Parade of Lights. Heriza Kwanzaa, or Happy Kwanzaa.
All right, well, would you look at the time? It's time for the Clock Tower Float, presented by our very own 9 News team, the title sponsor of the 51st annual 9 News Parade of Lights.
That's right, the station first signed on the air 73 years ago in 1952. Our mission at 9 News has always been to provide news and information everywhere that our community needs, and we are very grateful that you choose 9 News. Let's go to our friends there on the float. I see Steve Steger, I see Sam Shocker. Hi, friends.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I was doing a mic check. I hope you don't mind. It's something we do. It's a very professional thing in the industry to make sure the microphone is working. I'm here with Alex and Sam from 9 News at 3, and all of our 9 News colleagues, including Chris Vanderveen, who's very excited to be here.
I'm here.
You're
Who's he talking to?
I don't know. Who are you on the phone with? On the phone.
Santa, shh.
What did Santa say? Is Santa coming?
He says, Steve, you've been really bad this year.
Is that a review? Because you're kind of my boss. 9 News Investigates has confirmed that Santa is on his way. Sam and Alex, thank you so much for being here. What does it mean to you to be here?
I just love being able to see the faces and connecting with the community. Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas.
It's amazing. These are the people that make Colorado what it is. It makes me emotional. I love it. I love being a part of this community. I love every single face. When you see people are like, we watch you guys at this time and this time, and we've been watching for years and years. That's special. That means something to us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's so cool to see everybody else's family, too, here, right? Hi, everybody. We'll send it back to you guys.
Look at all our friends there on the float. We've got Jeremy Holla, Jaden Knowles, Dapper as always.
Christmas,
Sam,
Jaden,
Alex,
yes.
Chris Vanderveen doing some investigating on that float right there. Thanks for being with us, y'all. All right, please help us welcome the Denver Citywide Marching Band, sponsored by Olson Personal Injury Lawyers. Olson Personal Injury Lawyers are dedicated to their clients. Because of them, every case is personal. Thank you, Olson Personal Injury Lawyers, for your support this year.
The Denver Citywide Marching Band is unique in that it's made up of diverse students from 12 Denver public schools, and they range between middle and high schoolers, and tonight they're performing Hard Rockin' Holiday Parade.
The band started in 1980 as there was not a marching band experience available to high schools in the metro area, so they actually came together to make it possible. So thank you, Denver Citywide, for your support every year during this festive season. Our thanks to all of our bands and performers tonight, and we appreciate the very hard work of the performers and, of course, their supporters. All right, friend, you want to help me out with this
Let's
next
do it.
one?
We got spirit. Yes, we do.
We got Santa spirit. How about you? We'll be right back to the 9 News Parade of Lights. Welcome back, everyone, to the 51st 9 News Parade of Lights. And as you see right here, floating into view now is Major Waddles, brought to us by Southwest Airlines.
Southwest Airlines cares about the Denver community, and they are proud to cultivate relationships with more than 400 local and national organizations to generate impact across their communities, including the Downtown Denver Partnership.
Southwest Airlines is also the official airline partner to our sports teams, the Colorado Rockies, the Denver Nuggets, and the Colorado Avalanche. Thank you, Southwest Airlines, for your support to Denver and the entire Rocky Mountain region.
Always love seeing Major Waddles. Well, from flying penguins to flowing water is our Mountain Magic Flow presented by Denver Water.
Did you know that mountain snow is Denver Water's primary source of water? Another important fact, fixing water leaks at home saves water and money, and that is why they literally have a running toilet in the parade to remind us to fix those darn runny leaks.
I think they're the most popular person in the parade, actually.
Anytime you see them, they're popular.
Well, and you know we love Denver Water because...
All the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Music
Backstreet.
videos that they make.
Splash Street. Yes.
The Splash Street
Splash
Boys,
Street
that's
Boys.
right.
I love it.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Denver Water family wishes you a happy, healthy, and well-hydrated holiday season because life is better with water. And that's true year-round, especially here in Colorado.
Maybe we'll have to get them back on the show for next year's performance of the Splash Street Boys.
I'm just waiting for the Backstreet Boys to actually reach out to them because they're so good.
And maybe we'll buy tickets to go see them at the Sphere in Las Vegas like the Backstreet Boys. Watch
don't
out,
tempt me with
Denver
the good
Water. I
time.
think you got the hot ticket on your hands.
All right, now riding in on horses are the Westernaires coming in to us from Golden, Colorado.
That's right, the Westernaires have proudly trained young people since 1949 in the best traditions of the West. Over the years, they have performed in shows and rodeos all over the U.S. and in Canada. You can catch their amazing skills annually at the National Western Stock Show in January. We can't wait to see them.
I love the National Western Stock Show right around the corner. Thank you, Westernaires, and we must do a quick shout out to the Pooper Scoopers that follow our equestrian groups. It's a tough job.
Yes, it is.
Someone's got to do it. It's a real deal, and it's not the poop emoji, so let's give them a well-deserved applause.
And we should add some clarification because, of course, the dancing toilet is a big spectacle, but we were actually told that the Pooper Scoopers are often the kids' favorite in
Here
the
they
parade.
Come. You know, it's a big job. We need them.
And you do mean a big job. Yes.
All right, our next group is bringing Venezuela to the parade. DM Talent Group is Culture in Motion. They don't just perform, they celebrate.
Oh, and they are celebrating tonight. The group proudly showcases Oropo, Venezuela's national dance, complete with traditional outfits like liki-liki and skirts inspired by the colors of the Venezuelan flag.
Their dances tell a story of Venezuelan pride and joy, connecting our 9 News Parade of Lights audiences to the vibrant culture with every step. Look at them shine.
Maybe they can teach us a dance move or two because they look like they're having a good time tonight.
Yeah, we were kind of moving and grooving over here. We can't help it. All right, so help us welcome the snowplows from Denver International Airport as one of the busiest airports in the world. Den is hard at work to meet the demands of this growing airport, which is anticipating to reach 100 million passengers within the next several years.
Walking alongside the snowplows are members of the K9 Airport Therapy Squad program. With 87 members, the CATS program marked its 10th anniversary with a mayoral proclamation by Denver Mayor Mike Johnston declaring October 29th as Den CATS Day. These therapy friends bring comfort and joy to travelers year-round, and we know at the airport you need it.
Yes, and they brought the Minions. Look at that. Well done. They are really hard workers out there at the Denver International Airport, especially with the winter. Oh, they're just incredible.
Man, and right behind the Minions, we have the Grinch. We got some real mischiefs happening in this year's 9 News Parade of Lights.
Says naughty or nice.
Which one do you think?
Oh, I'm nice.
Oh, okay. You think
I
I'm
don't
naughty?
know. I don't know.
I think my mom would agree with that one.
All right, thank you, Den, for participating and supporting our parade for the last decade.
Rolling onto our screen is High Roller USA, designed right here in Colorado by Denver's own Matt Armbruster, who High Rollers brings joy to your life.
Look at these tricks that they're doing down there. Now that's the way to go down the parade route. At High Roller USA, they believe that your inner child needs to get out more and have a good time, preferably on the adult-sized big wheels.
I think we should join them because our inner children are always out. on full
I think
display.
it's trouble, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. According to them, this is going to be the most fun that you can have on 3 wheels. You can check them out at highrollerusa.com. What a fun way to celebrate the holidays with all your friends and family.
All right, please give a warm welcome to the Devlin Marching Band, a 12-time state champion.
And they're all in the Grinch onesies. I love it. Looking warm out here tonight. As a liberal arts junior, senior high school, Devlin is a supporter of the arts and has a high percentage of students participating in music.
We are so glad to have them join us again for this jolly occasion. Let's give them a listen. All right, stay with us as we celebrate the 51st annual 9 News Parade of Lights and this beautiful time of the year in the Rocky Mountains. Santa is clearing our gorgeous snow-capped Rockies as we speak. The most magical night of the year is happening right now.
Welcome back to the 51st 9 News Parade of Lights, and just in time too, because now arriving on our TV Zone runway is the Mile High Maverick, our airplane balloon sponsored by United Airlines.
It's flying low right now, and the Grinch is having a moment.
Yes,
a lot
he
of
is.
Grinches. United is proud to connect people to moments that matter, much like tonight's parade. Denver is home to one of United's fastest growing hubs, where the airline has invested nearly $1 billion to further improve the customer experience. United operates the most flights and carries more passengers compared to any other carrier in our state.
So a big thank you to United Airlines, now boarding all zones to spread holiday joy and cheer everywhere, especially here in Colorado. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas. As we've been saying, this is just one of so many things that's happening right now. The Chris Kindle Market, the tree, the Mile High tree that you can check out this year. You got to go to the
Tivoli
Chris
Quad.
Kindle
Yes.
Market and get yourself some pierogies.
Yes, the beautiful, delicious pierogies.
Do some shopping while you're there.
So this year it's at the Tivoli Quad, which is at the Auraria campus, and I heard a lot of people actually love that location. So go check it out.
Yes, I wonder if they'll keep it there. We'll see. I still have yet to go, but it's in
Well,
the
I
plans.
think we should make a trip.
Let's go. Building a gingerbread house, renovating your current home, or looking for ideas? Well, our gingerbread house float may be your inspiration, sponsored by Xcel Energy.
Xcel Energy has been a sponsor of our parade for more than 20 years and is committed to delivering essential energy to their customers that is reliable, safe, affordable, and clean, while driving positive change for people and the planet. That is what they call going beyond energy.
In Colorado, Xcel Energy serves a combined 3 million plus electric and natural gas customers and loves being part of this Denver tradition and knows what it means to be connected to lives and communities. It is simply good energy. Happy energized holidays from everyone at Xcel Energy.
Well, hey, if you're a little chilly tonight, I think you're going to love what we have next for you in tonight's parade, because bringing the fire to the screen and igniting our parade literally is our next group, the Colorado Fire Tribe.
I know my son's thinking, finally, something for me. This is it. This parade favorite is on fire, with members working to foster creativity and community through fire spinning. While they always invite people to join their tribe, they always stress, do not try this at home.
Yeah, so if your son is paying close attention to this,
Yeah.
no lighting
No.
fires, Christian. We don't want that. Keep it on the parade route. Don't worry, we got fire trucks and firefighters next up
thing.
right behind them. You know, just in case. Just in case. So thank you, Colorado Fire Tribe, for sharing the hot art of fire spinning to warm up our holiday night. Well, I can feel the heat coming off that fire. And let me tell you, it actually feels really nice right now.
I smell the kerosene. They look so good.
It's a part of our Christmas tradition that, you know, it's kind of unique to us. No other state gets to claim that.
Yeah.
Well, rolling behind the fire tribe, as we mentioned, is the Denver Fire Department, serving 165 square miles from Metro Denver since 1866.
Our incredible fire department supports our parade to honor tradition and heritage, boost morale and fellowship for firefighters and recruits, and inspire others to consider a career in firefighting.
And continuing our honor and gratitude for first responders, please help us welcome the Denver Health Paramedics. Denver Health is committed to providing exceptional care to all and strengthening the overall health of our city for more than 160 years with their Level 1 Trauma Center, 19 school-based health centers, 10 family health centers, and a mobile health center division.
And we love our Denver firefighters. Local 858 always showcasing this beautiful antique fire truck and bravely serving the citizens of Denver, Inglewood, Glendale, Sheridan, and Skyline. Denver Firefighters Local 858 was organized in 1946 and is part of the International Association of Firefighters, established in 1866. Our thanks and appreciation to all first responders and their families this holiday season. There's that antique fire truck. It is absolutely gorgeous whenever I get to see it. They keep that at the museum, downtown Denver, which is an incredible museum dedicated to firefighters, Denver firefighters, and it's all lit up. So festive.
Another crowd favorite, also helping to usher in Santa tonight, all lit up like that.
And the real Santa is on the way.
That's right, so hang on, kids.
He's busy this time of year, so I'm so glad he could make it. All right, joining us now are our friends with Cozy 101.1 in Bonneville, Denver.
That's right, Cozy 101.1, Denver's Christmas station. Hi, friends. Please help us welcome Kathy J, Jenny D, Tammy, and Steve Marshall. How y'all doing tonight?
Thank you so much, Tammy Oakland, Kathy J, Jenny and Steve in the morning. Is it looking that like Christmas? Thank you to 9 News. Always looking beautiful. I love you, girl.
I love you guys.
My favorite elf.
I've been listening to you all nonstop.
My favorite elf. I love that. Hi, Merry Christmas, y'all. Hi, Kathy J.
Merry Christmas. Oh, with the Beats headphones, well done.
Cozy 101.1, always in style.
Yes, thank you, friends. All are encouraged to tune in to Cozy 101.1 to keep the holiday spirit going throughout the season.
All right, we now want to go to rolling, jumping, and blinking cars and bikes. Please help us welcome a parade favorite, the Unified Lowriders of Colorado.
I'm digging it. Lowrider history began in the 1940s as a way to highlight Mexican-American culture and politics. And this important history is showcased for us tonight.
And they are always lighting up the crowd with all the cheers.
Yes.
Lowriders of Colorado began in 1975 and is a family-oriented organization. They give back to the community through fundraising, turkey drives, and giving toys to families in need.
Wait, is this Stitch back here?
Yes,
on the
it
back?
is. Barry on brand, the Lilo and Stitch. Look, he's having a good time hanging on back there.
Also another crowd favorite right now. Look at Stitch.
And of course, from Lowriders of Colorado and us here at 9 News, we say Feliz Navidad indeed. Well, Santa's making his way through downtown Denver as we speak. We'll find out if you've been naughty or nice, Corey. Stay tuned for our joyous 9 News Parade of Lights. The moment that we've all been waiting for is almost here.
Dancing for us now is the beautiful Peruvian dance group Hashua Peru. Hashua Peru was established in 2016 here in Denver and teaches children and young adults the Peruvian culture through dance.
Yeah, tonight they are all dancing Balicha. Tonight's theme is about the celebration of the Festival of the Sun in Machu Picchu, Cusco, accompanied by the Balicha dance. This is their 6th year in the 9 News Parade of Lights, and we say muchas gracias, Hashua Peru, and Feliz Navidad. Lights every single year always teaches us a little something.
It's true. The outfits, the culture, the music, the colors, it's just incredible.
All right, so everyone at home knows that Corey is one of my best friends, but I bet there's a fact even that she doesn't know about me.
Bring it on.
Did you know I was in the Nutcracker for 3 years when I was a kid?
Yes,
oh, you
I
did?
do.
Okay, so she does know everything about me. Well, our famous friend, the Nutcracker, comes to life for us right now, presented by Great Clips. And you know what? Doesn't our Nutcracker actually have a fabulous haircut for tonight?
Sure does. Now, wait a second. You didn't have to dance, though, in the Nutcracker, right?
No, I tumbled. I was a Russian tumbler.
Oh. All right, Great Clips is proud of their stylist expertise and encourages us all to save time and use online check-in for a great haircut with Great Clips, or better yet, download their app at greatclips.com.
Great Clips loves giving back and connecting to local communities and is proud to be the world's largest salon brand with more than 50,000 stylists with owned and operated salons throughout the United States and Canada. Thank you, Great Clips.
You know who has great hair? Miss Colorado, and I saw a sign that Miss Colorado was in there. She has great hair, you know?
You know
Great
who else
Clips.
has great hair? Miss Corey Rose.
Oh, it's blowing everywhere tonight.
in my face.
Sorry. You should be used to it by now.
I am.
Joyfully joining us now for our Jolly Parade is the talented performance group Indigenous Corporation 5280, sponsored by Second Home Community. Second Home Community is a proud Colorado small business who believes in bringing a sense of community and home to everyone, regardless of their circumstances.
This group features Indigenous singing with powwow drums. They are proud to provide educational presentations all over Colorado and hold weekly meetings with their community to sing, dance, and practice their cultural traditions.
The mission of this incredible group is to bring Indigenous culture awareness and representation into every space through dance and education, and we are so excited to have them back tonight for all of Denver. Thank you, Indigenous Corporation 5280. Well, nothing says Christmas like a pink spinning elephant, right? Trotting and opening into view for you now is the Jewelry Box Float presented by the Wilmac Foundation.
I love this float every single year. It just brings me so much joy. The Wilmac Foundation has loved being a part of this joyful Denver community experience for the last 17 years. Wilmac feels that when we create memories together, we gain a shared tradition that is not only magical, but a wonderful way to celebrate the holiday season. And I got a lot of memories from seeing this dancing pink elephant every year.
Yes, it is adorable. So thank you to the Wilmac Foundation.
What? An airhead, literally.
Wait, what are you calling me? What?
Not you. On the parade route right now, help us welcome the Airheads of Colorado, a group of local women who dance in parades with the sole purpose of bringing smiles and joy to our community. Not only are they in the 9 Use Parade of Lights tonight, they help motivate us during the Denver Colfax Marathon.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
I know. Look at them. I'm digging this.
These
All
ladies
right.
bring the energy.
All the inflatables, and that they are. They come to pump you up with their sweet moves and holiday spirit. Founded in 2023, the Airheads feature women from all over Denver that don't take life too seriously and wobble, bobble, and dance for us tonight.
You can't help but smile when you look at them. Merry Christmas, y'all. How fun is this? And all the wigs and the colors. These Airheads have performed in Denver's largest parade, St. Patrick's Day, Denver Pride, Broadway Halloween, and as we mentioned, even the Colfax Marathon, and thank goodness they were there. We needed that motivation.
Boy, did we ever.
Season's greetings from the Airheads.
I don't have a favorite. They're all amazing.
I know, hard to pick.
Now, this is a sweet and merry sight. Please help us welcome the RTD Winter Parade Bus, wrapped in freshly baked gingerbread with gumdrops and buttercream icing. No, you cannot eat it,
I was
Jordan.
just thinking
No.
that. You were literally reading my mind. RTD stands for Regional Transportation District. They provide transit options and connect our entire metro area region. RTD can get you just about anywhere.
This winter, RTD is celebrating community through fun planned activities and their RTD Gifts program, where they collect hygiene essentials, winter coats, and school supplies for the community. You can learn more at rtddenver.com. RTD and its 3,000 employees wish everyone a festive season of connection.
All right, my ears are tingling, which means Drumline is nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Mine and Corey's favorite. Please help us welcome the Overland High School Laser Band, joining us tonight at the 9 Use Parade of Lights, sponsored by 5280 Magazine. Founded in 1993, 5280 is proud to continue serving Denverites as a trusted source and essential guide to life in Colorado. Our award-winning coverage can be found on newsstands and at 5280.com.
Oberlin High School has one of the most diverse student populations in Colorado, with more than 200 languages spoke within the Oberlin community.
And since the band was founded, students of the Oberlin Band are dedicated to the performing arts, and many of the students are multi-talented across various art forms. So let's listen in.
I should have brought the pom-poms.
I know.
What was I thinking?
I'm having the absolute best time tonight, so thank you to all of you for joining us so far tonight. And we just got word from our 9 News Weather Impact team. Santa has been spotted over 16th Street in downtown Denver. Santa, we know him.
From all of us at Intermountain Health,
our 4 Front Range hospitals, and all of our clinics,
we'd like to wish you a happy and healthy holiday season.
And together, we help you live the healthiest life possible.
Now, get ready for Santa.
And welcome back to the 9 News Parade of Lights with the Nativity Float, showcasing diverse faith communities, celebrating the birth of Jesus and telling the Christmas story.
This float is brought to us by Encore Electric and Confluence Ministries. Encore Electric is Rocky Mountain Region's premier electrical contractor, committed to providing excellence in pre-construction, fabrication, construction, technology solutions, and service for all things power technology and energy.
Our sincere gratitude for this beautiful float tonight, and Merry Christmas, one and all.
Because of Christmas Day.
And home to the Warriors, please welcome the Montbello High School Drumline.
Founded only 3 years ago, the Drumline has made its name within the community and has showcased its talent at multiple citywide events.
What an impressive accomplishment in such a short time. Let's enjoy their music. Well, who doesn't love our classic carousel with all those lively horses and fun characters to inspire the magic of the season? Sponsored by Harris Law Firm, a first-year sponsor of the 9 News Parade of Lights.
This float is amazing. As a proud downtown Denver partnership member and a downtown law firm located at Larimer Square, the Harris Law Firm is thrilled to be a part of this beloved Denver tradition.
And who knew they would bring such fun to the parade? Get it? Who knew? Well, for more than 30 years, the Harris Law Firm is proud to have provided strength, wisdom, and peace of mind to the Colorado community and beyond in handling legal matters. Thank you to the team at Harris Law Firm for supporting our parade this year.
Dad jokes over here.
Yeah, I'll be here all night, folks.
I love it.
Bienvenidos! Help us welcome the Colorado Mestizo Dancers. We always love them at the 9 News Parade of Lights.
This colorful Colorado group has performed for Denver communities since 1991 and truly believes in the preservation of Mexican culture through the beautiful art of folk dancing. The ladies are dressed in delightful dresses with ribbons, and our gentlemen are dressed in charro suits and sombreros.
Denver has a history of embracing its people and the holiday season. Tonight's performances are a warm and bright display of both. Thank you, Colorado Mestizo Dancers, and Feliz Navidad. All right, it is the moment we've all been waiting for. Santa Claus has come to town. So So please help us welcome Santa and his beautiful sleigh, presented by Intermountain Health, proudly serving Denver for more than 150 years.
Intermountain Health is focused on helping people live their healthiest lives, and that's only possible when we navigate life and health together. And tonight, they're helping Santa navigate downtown Denver.
All right, Corey, the moment of truth. Have you been naughty or nice? Well, I know your kids have been very nice, and they are very excited for Santa to be here. And a big thank you, Intermountain Health, for ushering in Santa and for all of their Santa helpers tonight. Special thanks to the Downtown Denver Partnership and to our presenting sponsors, American Furniture Warehouse and Intermountain Health, for making the 9 News Parade of Lights possible once again this year. What wonderful celebration of community, tradition, and holiday magic.
Look at Santa, guys. Have you been naughty or nice? She says nice.
Your kids say they've been nice. What about you, Christian? Nice too, I agree with that.
Nice, all right. Well, there he is. He's been busy. He's busy every year, and he made a stop here at the 9 News Parade of Lights.
Santa, we all know him now. And he is greeting the crowd, and they are absolutely loving him tonight.
Beautiful parade float. You've got reindeer on there, all the candy canes. There's Santa. Look, he's waving.
Merry Christmas, Santa. All right, closing out the parade to help make sure Santa safely gets back to the North Pole is Denver Sheriff's Mounted Patrol. Thank you for protecting our parade tonight, and thank you all for joining us for the 51st annual 9 News Parade of Lights.
Now, 9 News will re-air the parade several times in December on the 9 News Plus app. Visit 9news.com for dates and times. And from all of us here at 9 News, Merry Christmas and best wishes for a truly happy and healthy holiday season. Good night, everyone. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Want to wave?